Well, hi everyone. Thank you for being here on my live relationship coaching live. And I'm a comedian and relationship coach. I'm certified by IAP. And I wrote a book called Love at First X, which I have right here. Love at First X. And it's a humorous guide to guide you through your breakup aftermath. So I kind of pick certain chapters of the book sometimes and we kind of go over it. By the way, if you want to get the book, it's available on my the state of grace shop.com. Okay. So, welcome to Relationship Coaching Live. We are talking today about the breakup aftermath based on my book, Love at First X, a humorous guide to help you cope with the breakup aftermath. Sorry, I have like one of the wig hairs is getting in my vision and it's bugging me. But anyway, so where is it? Oh my God, it's like this hair. Okay, I got the hair, guys. I got it. Okay, so it's based on my book, Love at First X. And today, what I wanted to talk about is the different types of breakups that you have. Okay. In my book, I just mentioned a few that I personally experienced. Like, for example, the first breakup style that I talk about in my book, Love at First X, is the lie or die. And basically, what that one talks about is if you're dating somebody that's really perturbed or is a stalker, is kind of like what we call a psycho, then your breakup has to be very lie or die. So it's okay to lie to somebody who wants to hurt you, right? And if you need to get out of the relationship by lying, it's okay because it's really lie or die in some cases. Okay. If you have an abusive partner or if you have somebody who stalks you or who is a threat in your life, definitely. Okay. Like, and sometimes we don't catch like the red flags, which is so crazy to me because I mean, like they're right there and we completely choose to ignore them, right? We all do that. And it's because sometimes I think a lot of times it's because we want the relationship to work. So we kind of excuse the person, we excuse the red flags. I think that's one of the things that we humans tend to do. And sometimes you don't even see them as red flags, you're just not like, I know it's weird. You have a gut feeling that it's weird, but your mind is like, well, maybe, he's just angry today, maybe this or that. So we excuse the person. But my rule of thumb is if something in your gut is telling you that something is not right, then chances are something is definitely not right. So follow your gut. When you see behaviors that are weird and maybe you don't red flag them, but you're like, just go ahead and yeah, go with your gut. With somebody who's kind of like a psycho, you have to think before you act. You really can't talk like you're talking to somebody who is not dangerous. So I would definitely be very careful and very thoughtful about my steps with this person of breaking up with someone like that. And I write in my book, if after everything that you try, the person is still obsessed with you and continues to stalk you or be crazy, call the authorities and don't hesitate to file a restraining order. Do not hesitate. I had a friend who actually, and I'm relating some of my personal stories to see if you relate also. Um, I had a friend for a long time, and then we started dating, and then I broke up with him, and I didn't know that he was a stalker. I had no idea. So after we broke up, he actually broke into my apartment complex and put some flowers at my door, right? Like a dozen roses with a note. And then I remember that the light wasn't working in my apartment, like the light by the door, and he changed it. Like he was taking care of me. Okay. So I freaked out because I arrived when I used to do a lot of stand up. So I arrived one night at my place and I see these flowers and the light is working and it's like, okay, what is going on? I was scared he would be inside my apartment, but he didn't have keys, but still, I don't know. Um so the next day I call him and I'm like, what the heck was that about? And he goes, oh yeah, I actually waited for you in the alley until you came and parked. I waited for you in the alley for 7 hours. He had been waiting for me, hiding, I don't know where, behind the dumpsters, and he saw me coming in. So not only did he break into my complex, that he also waited for me for 7 hours. Now, in that case, I did tell him, listen, if you continue to do this, this is not right. Oh, and he said, isn't that romantic that he waited for 7 hours? I was like, no, that's creepy. And if you continue to do that, I'm definitely going to file a restraining order. I'm going to call the police because this is not right. So, if that's the case, definitely I wouldn't do what I did. Like I threatened to call the police. I would just do it now with the knowledge that I have. Just go ahead and file a restraining order or just call the police and make them aware. You can also file a report with the police. I've done that with people who have stalked me. You just file a report and they will, the cops will come to, this is what happened to me in California, right? The cops come to your place and you tell them and they write a report, so there's a record that you are afraid of this person. So I know that restraining orders are like if the person threatened you, whatever, but you can file a report with the police and it's a documentation of you complaining about this person and being afraid of this person. So that's the first breakup style, the lie or die. Psychos lie or else you die. Okay. You do whatever you have to do. Um, the second breakup style is the mean and lean. Okay. And let me see, because I don't remember what. Oh, yeah. Okay. I know what this is. Okay. Because I wrote the book. You know, when you write a book and then you're like, what was it? Okay. Yeah. So the lean or mean is like this person is mean to you and it's evident that they're really just freaking mean. So just go ahead and be very lean. Like, hey, I'm breaking up with you. I don't want to see you anymore. And text it. If they're mean, they don't even deserve, in my personal opinion, I don't think they even deserve an in-person breakup. If they have been mean and just not nice to you, forget it. By the way, if you guys want to buy my book, Love at First Acts, the PDF copies of it. Did I say coffee? I think I want coffee. The PDF copy of Love at First Acts is available at thestateofgraceshop.com. You can buy it there, and it's not expensive at all, and it's really good. It helps you deal with the breakup aftermath, and it's a humorous guide. It's humorous. It's not like ha 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 funny, but it's humorous. I'm a comedian, by the way, and relationship coach. As you can see by my title right there, I'm certified. And if you need help with your relationship, I can help you. I can give you encouragement. I can get your love life back on track. Okay. If I get a chance to work with you, I promise you that I will get your love life back on track. Whether you're dating, whether you are trying to date, whether you're in a relationship that's in a rut, or you just broke up with someone, I can help you. Okay. And I will give you encouragement and support in a non judgmental way. So if you want to book a free 30, there's the ticker, if you can see, 30-minute relationship coaching, just DM me a screenshot of your subscription to my YouTube channel. The reason I say DM me a screenshot, or you can email it to me if you want. If I have, let me see, do I have no, I don't. But you can email it to me at thestateofgracefraga@gmail.com. You can just email me the screenshot. But DMing me is the best. You can follow me on all social media the handle is Grace Fraga or Grace Fraga Comedian or Grace Fraga Comedy. So either one is fine. And I will give you 30-minute relationship coaching, free relationship coaching. And I was saying the reason I asked for a screenshot is because YouTube does not tell me when they are when they I have oh shoot, I forgot to go live on Instagram. So here we are on Instagram now. Sorry guys, we forgot to click that. It is a one woman production. So I forgot. No, we forgot. But anyway, so subscribe to my YouTube and you get a free 30-minute relationship coaching. So let's recap real quick for those on Instagram who are just joining. We actually are talking about breakup styles from my book, Love at First X, which is a humorous guide to help you with your breakup aftermath. And so the first one was the lie or die, meaning if somebody is exhibiting behaviors that are stalkery or like really unhealthy, it's okay to lie to that person and definitely cut all ties as soon as possible. The other one was the lean and mean, meaning if somebody is really mean to you and it's been consistently mean, your breakup has to be lean, like, hey, not working out, and just text them. Really, they don't even deserve an in-person breakup, right? Those people, they don't, absolutely not. So oh, Kelly, hi Kelly, and Jim Eaton, nice, thank you. I'm sorry I started on Instagram a little bit late because I forgot to turn the go live on Instagram. It's a long story. You have to you know do it separate from like my streaming service. But anyway, so the other, let me see. So, oh yeah, the other one is you are not even a little bit into her or him emotionally speaking. Okay, if you're not a lot into someone, just break it off early because it's not fair to the other person. A lot of times, if we're on the rebound, that's what happens, right? Then we start dating someone and we're not that into them. Or sometimes we're just not that into them for whatever reason. It can be a million reasons. When that's the case, I would advise you to break it off as soon as possible and don't waste your time and the other person's time, because it's heartbreaking also when someone is more into the other person and the other person is kind of like, maybe not really, not too much into. I've seen that happen with a couple of my friends, and they were both friends of mine, and they were, dating. And the one who was not that into that, the other person finally broke off. And I knew that was going to happen, but they just, now the other person is heartbroken because they didn't realize that this person was not that into them. They just didn't catch on to that, which happens, right? So, yeah, just date with intent. How about that? What do you want? And make sure you tell the other person, what do you want? You know, and tell them what you want. Ask them what do they want. So, I mean, that's just so much more mature than trying to guess or play games, and just without scaring the other person, just cut to the chase and just like, okay, listen, I am dating because I want to find a partner for the rest of my life, or I'm dating because I want to get married, or I'm dating because I just want to have fun, whatever. So be very, very clear in your intention. I think that saves everybody a lot of time and heartache. And because dating can be, oh my gosh, you guys, right? Dating is insane. I stopped dating for a while because it's just too much emotionally. I just came out of cancer treatment. I finished 2022. So emotionally, I'm like so overwhelmed with everything that happened and dealing with PTSD from the treatment, which is very common with cancer patients, cancer survivors in my case. So yeah, so it's like I can't handle any more emotional stress or emotional anything. So, but for those of you, who feel that way, it's perfectly okay not to date. It's okay. And if you never date ever again in your life, it's also okay. We are programmed that, we have to date, we have to get married, we have to have a relationship to be complete. Not really. The best relationship that we have is the relationship we have with ourselves. And unless we have that relationship figured out, and it's a real relationship where you really love yourself and you really know your value, you know who you are, then you can date somebody who is on the same journey, on the same, you know, um, yeah, the same journey. Yeah, that they're first putting themselves first. And that's not selfish. Putting yourself first is actually the best thing you can do. Because if you love yourself, then you're ready to love others in a healthy way and not a codependent way. And I'm speaking from experience, not just because I am certified in relationship coaching, but you have to really love yourself first. Be who you are first, and then whatever whoever you find that's on the same path, you will have a healthier relationship. When we're codependent, which, like I said, I used to be very codependent, it's almost like you're looking for the other person to quote unquote complete you, which is a BS programming that we've been put in our heads, which doesn't exist. They can complement you, but or add to your life, but they don't complete you. Nobody completes you. You complete yourself. Okay. So, um, so yeah, so when you're codependent, I remember I used to date because I needed the validation, or I was afraid to be alone, or there's so many reasons. Feel free, by the way, you guys, to comment and let me know, anything, any questions that you have or any comments. I love that. On Instagram, I can't put the comments up, but I can do that on YouTube, and that's it, I think, and Facebook, and that's it. Let me see who we have. We have five. Oh, one on Twitch, amazing. We have one on YouTube and like six on X. Beautiful. That's great. And like I think two or three on Instagram, which is awesome. But anyway, so remember, let's go back to. Let me get my banners. You get a free, okay, 30-minute relationship coaching if you DM me a screenshot of your subscription to my YouTube channel. Again, YouTube doesn't tell me when people subscribe. So, and my YouTube channel, if you're watching from another platform, it's The State of Grace Fraga. And I have a lot of fun videos. I have a lot of relationship coaching shorts, cancer survivor shorts. I also have comedic characters there. And they have called me an industry influencer because I do interview people in the industry. I'm posting all my videos from my Love at First Laugh podcast that I started in the pandemic, and I did for like 3 years. I interviewed lots of people, and I'm putting the best of the best on my YouTube. You can watch the whole episode or shorts. They're really amazing. I have people from Everybody Loves Raymond. I have people from the Carol Burnett show. I mean, like, I don't even remember. You just have to go and look. I have great people. So, and also I have the State of Grace podcast, which is a live podcast. And what we do is people in the entertainment business talk about their challenges and how they overcame the challenges to reach their state of grace, which is the ideal state of being. So I have a lot going on, but it all makes sense. It's all about loving and helping others. And we can love and help others also by making them laugh, right? So that's why I have some comedy stuff there too. By the way, also, I am running a promotion for my t-shirts. If you want to get one of my t-shirts, I have tons, by the way. I have a million t-shirts. So this one is, okay, let me actually, I think I'm mirroring my camera. So let me do it the other way. So you can see it, you can read it. A penny for your thoughts, now make it 10,000. So there's a million of them. I have also desk mats. This is my favorite one. Make a long story short, shut up. And I have mugs also. So here is every cloud has a silver lining. Dump the cloud and sell the silver. So there's a lot of products, and I just added, and I will have them next week. I just ordered positive affirmation mugs. They're really cool. There's a lot of them, and I keep adding more to my shop. So you guys go there and apply the promo code Grace Shop, and you get 25% off of any funny teas for you. 25%. That's pretty good, right? I think it is. Okay, so going back to the breakups, let's do one more breakup style. Let me see. I think, was that the last one? No. Okay. I'm going to read the last one. And this is from chapter 1 of my book, Love at First X, a humorous guide to help you through your breakup aftermath. So, oh, yeah. Okay. So let's be friends. I call this breakup style, right? And it's pretty self explanatory. Again, you're probably tried and it didn't work as lovers. And so you are like, I would hate to lose this person. I would love to be friends with them. So maybe the other person is interested, maybe they're not. So in for this one, I think that you really have to do it in person. Like the people that were mean, remember we said just text them, who cares, because they're mean and they don't even deserve your presence, in my opinion. You do whatever resonates with you. I'm very opinionated, so I'm just letting you know. So I have done this with exes where, like, we tried and it didn't work out, right? And then we stayed friends, and to be honest, some of them I'm like really good friends with. And we hang out sometimes, and there's no interest to have anything more than that. And I even have worked on projects with exes. So um, once you love a person and it just didn't work out because it just didn't work out for whatever reason, there was nothing major going on in the relationship, like any stalking or any abuse or anything horrible, then yeah, you can be friends, but I would say wait a little bit before you become friends, because you stay friends because you already are friends. um, I would say wait a little bit, because I think we all need to process a breakup, whether it's an quote unquote easy breakup or not. So just wait and then go ahead and be friends. I think it's great. I have a lot of guy friends because of exes. Oh, hi Mocha, hi on Instagram. Thank you. You're liking my wig. Her name is Ariel, and I do wear it on Relationship Coaching Live all the time. Hi, Comedy Real 47. Thank you for joining on Instagram. I'm sorry, on Instagram I started late. Long story. We're not going to go into that. By the way, if you, after your 30-minute really free relationship coaching, you think you want to continue, I have bundle packages, and also, of course, the merchandise at the stateofgraceshop.com. That's where I have everything. And I keep adding stuff every week, you guys. Like, I'm going to have a series. This is the Grace Rules series. Grace Rules, make a long story short, shut up. And there's like literally like maybe 20 something of these. And then I'm going to start one called Buddha with Booty. That's my self-proclaimed. I'm a self-proclaimed Buddha with Booty, you guys. And I sometimes, when you come up with like wisdom that out of nowhere from the ether, it comes to you and you're like, boom. And sometimes you don't realize it's like a wise thing that you're saying, but your friends are like, oh my God, that is amazing. Say that again. And I'm like, what did I say? I forgot. So that's the Buddha with Booty. It's mostly things that I've told my friends or told myself while I'm driving. Like things come up in my head when I'm driving. So yeah, Buddha with Booty is going to be a whole different look from this. The Grace Rules is purple. Buddha with Booty is probably going to be red. So I sprinkle my favorite colors all over my merchandise. Um, Let me show you, actually, let me share. Let me see if I can do the State of Grace shop. Yeah, browse new merch. Okay, so here's the new merch, you guys. Let me see if, oh wait, I have to go to, this is a one woman production. So bear with me. I have to go to another server so I can share screen for you. Okay, so let's see. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be able to see the State of Grace merch. Okay, so let me see. New tab. Mm, is that new tab? I don't know. No. Why is it not registering? Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. Okay, sorry, I'm talking to myself. Do you guys do that? I do. I like talk myself through something. It's like, okay, first you do this, then you do that. I know. The thing is, they say if you don't answer yourself, then you're okay. I never answer myself. Okay, so can you guys see it? Yes, you can. I can see that you can see it. So I have these products that are really fun at the State of Grace shop. Grace's Dudes. That came out of a live that was all men, and I was like these are my dudes. So we have Grace's Dudes, then we have mugs and desk mats and T-shirts from the collection of um, Grace Rules, and then we have positive affirmations like "You got this," "Let your light shine," "Cup of sunshine," "Never give up," "Sunny vibes only," "Enjoy every moment," "Hug in a mug," "Dream big and create your own story," "Love what you do," "Positive vibes only," "Self love is your superpower." It always seems impossible until it's done. And "Love yourself more," which has to be my favorite one. Um, so yeah, so you have a lot of choices, you guys. And if you want to, okay, let me remove it. So if you want to go to the State of Grace shop, there's a gazillion, and there's also digital products, by the way. If you want to buy some of my series and some stuff, there's a lot of stuff there, a lot. And I keep releasing more and more stuff. It's going to be like a mall. It's going to go from like a little storefront to a mall. It's like this mind, this brain here, it's like full of ideas and creativity, and I just have no choice but pour it out. And so anyway, I will be live next this coming Friday, and then it's always Tuesdays and Fridays at 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Eastern time. That I go live on Relationship Coaching Live, and we talk about dating and breakups and relationships. Um, Actually, next week, let me tell you, we're going to talk about neurodivergence and relationships. And I'm going to have two amazing guests. I'm going to have Christopher Corman, who is Harvey Korman's son from the Carvel Burnett show. And I'm going to have another lady, Eliana is her name, and she's also neurodivergent. And the two of them are going to talk about having relationships when you're neurodivergent, which is one of my things that I do too. I also have a podcast called Quantum Nerds with Crystal Black, and we do all kinds of stuff, and we're related to the quantum field, the quantum physics, and we are going to relate neurodivergence to the quantum field. Check that out. I have to do a lot of research. Crystal is like very proficient in it. I have to catch up with her. But we will go live because we always do that once a month live. Let me see. We're going live at 7 p.m. Pacific time on May 24th. And next week on Friday, May 17th at 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern time, there's a you guys, free stand-up comedy show with great comics. Okay, and they're all female comics because the show is called Love Gone Funny, and it's the female comedian's point of view on love and relationships without roses and romance. You would love that. And let me actually create a banner now, and you can sign up. You need to actually sign up on plausible.com, which is an online comedy club, and you will be able to join us. You sign up as a fan. Sign up as a fan. I'm going to put the banner in a second. You sign up as a fan and register for Love Gone funny. This is, let me scroll it here, and here it is. Plausible.com. Sign up as a fan and register for Love Gone Funny, and you will watch it for free. Those shows are free for the time being, because eventually we're going to charge, because I would love to pay the comics, but right now they're free, and we have a great audience. We have amazing comics, like just like stars, like amazing. So that's what's going on, you guys, and I have more projects in the works. One that's super exciting. I cannot say anything yet, but it is, wow, like my biggest project ever. So it's going to be incredible. And it's, of course, a project to help others, because that's my mission, my purpose in this life, to love and help others. And based on that, I do everything based on that, all of it. So I love you guys. You have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you on Friday. We'll continue this conversation, you guys. We need to converse. We need to talk. We need to, keep it real, keep it raw. That's what I'm all about. So I will see you on Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern time. I know I'm killing your ears. I'll give you an ear infection with my singing. But anyway, I love you, and I will see you on Friday. Let me get off the here. Okay. So first I end on Instagram, and then I end it here. And 3, 2, 1, and